Well, hello again, everyone. Matt Shortis with you today on MSG Varsity. Welcome to St. Anthony's High School. Chaminade and St. Anthony's. You don't have to say much more than that when it comes to lacrosse, but this game is a rematch of a game we had earlier in the regular season, which Chaminade won 11-10. In fact, 3 of the last 4 meetings between these two teams have been decided by a goal apiece. Jack Moran, the head coach of Chaminade, characterized it pretty well. It's just two teams trading jabs, trading punches. It is Lou coming up with it. Here comes Chaminade, man. Kearns with it left side. Kearns around a defender, puts it in! Chaminade has tied it with 2 seconds to go. Shot clock does not reset, keeps going at 10 seconds. Nosworthy calling for it. Gatling feeds down low. Right baseline jumper. Nosworthy knocks it down. Big playability that some of the Baldwin guys have as well, like this guy, Eberhardt. Right on cue, across midfield. Eberhardt with his eyes towards the end zone. He will take it all the way. So Chaminade, a 1-0 lead, and Yanni Rigos will try and keep it that way. But Ski hits the crossbar. Ball still loose. In front, Rigos makes the save, kicks it away. And the score remains 1-0 Chaminade. Mari Red back in the game as well. Was in foul trouble in the first half. 2 fouls in the first quarter, and he didn't play much in the second quarter either. Nosworthy collects up top to Chardelene. First-year starter was held scoreless in the first 16 minutes. Gets it back, moves up top, Rodwell. 10 on the shot clock. High screen from Nosworthy, feeds down low. Nice adjustment by Gatling and puts it in.
A terrific look by Rodwell. Was looking for the high screen. You saw Gatling cutting along the baseline. A beautiful pinpoint pass.
Good crossover here by Red, trying to take it to the hoop. Nosworthy tips it away and then eventually collects. Up ahead, Chardelene. So Uniondale shut out through the first minute and change. Straight away, 3-pointer, a little short. Good tenacity on the boards, but eventually Uniondale comes up with it. Butler skies to the basket, count the basket, and the foul.
Nice moves to the hoop. The swoop. The senior, Talik Butler, he'll go to the line with a chance to cut into this lead. Beautiful drive, big bucket for Uniondale.
Talik Butler right now leading all night's scorers with 7. Talk about the depth of this Uniondale team. They only have 2 guys who score in double figures regularly, and that's Butler and Shamari Red. But everybody else, you look, they're right around 9.1, 9.1, 9.1. So you see a lot of guys like that.
Well, they're very deep. A lot of guys can contribute. It's seemingly a different guy and a different night for this Uniondale night team.
29-24, Baldwin on top, make it a 32-24 lead.
And Kyle Harding got caught looking to give some help. You cannot leave Daraja Rodwell open for a second. Quick release, buries another big 3-point dagger.
3rd triple of the game for the senior Rodwell. Now up to 19 points in Uniondale. Another travel. Pav, you get the feeling that this first few minutes of the 3rd quarter is going to be make or break for Uniondale right now.
Well, right now is a very, very important time for Uniondale. They got a big bucket from Butler on the previous possession. That time they had some numbers. They looked like they were going to score again. The travel really hurt them. Down 8 right now. They have to get a stop. I know it's early, but just for the mentality and for the belief in the team right now. And there it is.
Big intercept by Red. And Red speeding up ahead, but how about Rodwell with the poke from behind and the turnover?
Great hustle by Rodwell. Hunts down Red from behind, stripped down and rolled off Shamari Red's leg. Great defense by Shamari Red. Had some numbers, had some daylight, but it was the hustle of the senior Rodwell to create the turnover.
And that is just determination. So to make up for your mistake in transition. Chardelene. Here's Butler with it for Uniondale. Butler crossover into the lane. Scoop shot goes.
And Baldwin has to do a better job of stopping the basketball defensively in transition for Uniondale. That time, coast to coast for Butler, and he got an easy basket.
Talik Butler now with 10 points on the afternoon.
This is a Baldwin team that prides itself on stepping in for charges. They left the entire Broadway open.
It seemed all 3rd quarter Uniondale's temperament and mindset has been run, run, run after that rebound. Here's Nosworthy, pokes it back up. This will fall off the iron. two Uniondale players battle for it. Nosworthy eventually comes up with it. Feeds down low in the middle of the lane, short of lane. Nice adjustment midair.
James Avanzato comes in a slot to the right, and it's Dave McCarthy out to the left. Here comes Bragaglia in motion. Again, they look like they will go to the air. That pass batted down and nearly intercepted. Kyle Smith, the defensive end, got his hands up and knocked it down.
Yeah, Smith, a big guy. Well, he's actually 5'10", 180. Again, another one of those guys, he looks a lot bigger than he's listed. Usually it's the opposite, where guys are smaller and they list them bigger.
Well, the one good thing that did for Sachem North was it stopped the clock. So it's 2nd down and 10. And they've gone to the pass here on this drive, and it's worked for them to this point. Licata rolls to his right. Low pass, but it's caught. And it looks like that was Valenti, pardon me.
Tackle by Farrell. They've got to hurry up now. Ball at the 25-yard line.
Inside a minute. Sachem North fans getting a little antsy. Licata taking some time as he looks at his wristband. They're wasting valuable time. 15 more seconds off the clock. 30 seconds to go now. Here's Licata rolling out to his right. Gets one block, lets one fly, and there's Bragaglia out of bounds, stopping the clock with 23 seconds to go.
It's a good reception. His 8th of the game. 23.5 seconds on the clock. Ball is at the 10-yard line.
All of a sudden, those hurry up chants that we were hearing on the Sachem North sideline, there's a little less anxiousness there when the ball's in the hands of number 21. So that sets up first down, first and goal. 23 seconds left. Will they continue this aerial attack? Licata readies again, throws right side, little short, but it's caught.
Yes, they'll be down.
That was Avanzato. And that might have worked against Sachem. The referees are not being very expedient. They're going to have to spike this one down with 5 seconds left. So Sachem out of timeouts. We might have time for 2 plays. We'll see.
5.4 seconds to go. Ball is at the 5-yard line.
I mean, the refs there did not do Sachem North any favor. They took their time to spot that ball.
Actually, they moved it up because we just saw our own replay. It's on the 4-yard line.
Well, there was the spike.
That's right. Yeah, right.
So 5.4 left. Fans on their feet on either side of the field. They bunch up trying to confuse the Sachem East team.
And we have whistles.
We'll have a whistle as Sachem East going to take a timeout.
They are.
Well, Mark Wojciechowski wanting his team to be ready. It seemed like all the potential skill guys were in one area of the field, just off to Licata's left.
So now we talked about being in Coach Woj's huddle. Let's get into Dave Falco's huddle. You are 4 yards from pulling within 2 points. You've got Kevin Bragaglia, who's done it all game long. Valenti, who's done it. And how about Licata, a guy who's found a way to get those extra yards when you need it up the middle. Perhaps you go there.
Though it almost seems like you have to throw the ball, because if you run the ball and you don't make it, you don't have, you're not in the game. You're right. The game's over and you take a loss.
And on top of that too, and you know Dave Falco is telling his guys this. Licata doesn't have time it's got to be a quick. He's got to be in a. You got to imagine he's going to be in the shotgun, and it's got to be a quick pass, short screen or a slant or something. But he can't afford to drop back and roll around.
So Bragaglia is split out to the right side. Not a tall guy. He's got Javon Abraham on him.
Double team now,
And it looks like they're readying for a fade. And the defense here, they've only got 3 down linemen for their 5. Here's Licata with some room to run. Licata is in! As time expires, Sachem North will have to go for 2 to send this thing to overtime. But as that play developed, you could see there was plenty of room for Licata to run.
Yeah, Licata, they used Bragaglia to draw the double. Licata rolls left, tries to find the receiver, and instead had a huge hole, took it right to the end zone, and what a finish we have here at Fred Frisaro Field.
So here's the ball game. Either it ends in a Sachem East win or we go to overtime. Licata trying for the 2-point conversion into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. Sachem East storms as they have upset their crosstown rivals.